It's about 10:07 Wednesday, the 1st of July 2020. And my GMC, these engines are so great. Actually, this is a Duramax. It's a diesel made in Japan. And no one has been making diesel engines longer than Isuzu, except for Peugeot. And actually, the first Duramaxes actually are from 1981 to 1987 in the little Isuzu Pup and Chevy Love little pickup trucks, small pickup trucks. And they were offered in naturally aspirated and with a turbocharger. The ones with turbochargers, they had to have of course, forged pistons, forged connecting rods, a little bit different and more capable fuel pump. The pump's a little more. So I was going up the hill though yesterday. It's kind of by an Indian reservation, and it's kind of a steep hill, not very long, but a loud noise happened, and then it corrected itself. It just happened in 3 seconds or so, and I was, what was that? I pulled over, looked at everything looks good, but then I lost some power going up a steep hill here on the dirt road right here on Blue's Place. This is your place, huh, Blue? Blue's Place. I got to clean some of these. Some of the stuff's gonna go. I got to get rid of that drum right there. Clean those leaves. I'm just very busy. I wake up at 2:10. But yeah, so I think it may have been the transmission, which just, cause a little bit of oil is down there. I'm changing the oil right now on the transmission, and the factory, or actually ShopKey Pro. That's a program which you can pay for a subscription to there, and it's expensive too. It's like $200 a month, but for ShopKey Pro, and then you can look up all these cars and vehicles, component location, technical service bulletins on that particular vehicle, engine, transmission, whatever and stuff. So I looked in there, and I could just look at my manuals too, but like they claim it only needs 7.4 quarts of transmission fluid with just an oil change, and considerably more, like twice as much if you're doing a rebuild. But I got 11 quarts of oil out of this just doing an oil change, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe they don't consider pulling the pan as part of an oil change. I don't know, because there's an oil filter in there too, not just a spin-on. But yeah, these tires, I just really like these tires here too. I've always liked these tires. Those are BF Goodrich Radial TA, All-Terrain TA, and these ones are 16-inch load range E, and they're capable of carrying 3,860 pounds each. And those wheels are. I need to polish them, yes, but those wheels actually are weld wheels, and they're one-piece hot forged aluminum. They're strong too, and light. So I could carry 8,000 pounds in this truck with those tires. But actually, 3,000 or 4,000 it doesn't even squat 1 inch. It's a 1 ton. I could put 30 1-inch pieces of hardwood plywood in the back, and it would not even squat like 1 inch if I put like 3,000 pounds in there. But it's a good truck, so I got to continue with this, and I'm pretty sure it was just the pressure relief valve on the transmission blew out a little bit. And in the pan, there's not much. Always when it's raining in there right now, it's not really the most best thing to have rain getting inside your Allison transmission oil pan, but I'm going to wipe this all out. And you can see some of the silver in there. That's very normal, very, very, very fine silver, just like so tiny, the little particles and stuff. So that's why you want to change your oil though too. And that stuff could be in there grinding away in other parts and stuff, so that's always a good idea. You will get more little teeny particles like that in like the transmission, differential. The engine, you should never see anything like that in there, like where there's little teeny bit of like very, very, very fine silver stuff in the pan. You don't want to see that in your engine, but like with normal gear wear and stuff, automatic transmissions, rear differentials and stuff, you do see that. But it's better to change it more often. Of course, as often as possible, and whatever the manufacturer's specs are on things, or even more.